Hey, so I heard you're needing a cranial nerve exam, right? Yeah. But you've done quite a few of these, is that right? Okay, so we're going to try to do maybe some tests that you haven't done before to see if we can get a more accurate read, okay? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with some vision tests, if that's okay with you. Okay, great. Okay, so for this first test, I'm just going to take turns using a colored film, and I'm just going to pass two different lights behind the colored film. I need you to let me know which light is the brightest of the two with each of the colored films, okay? Okay, all right, so here's the first one. First film. All right, so we have this light. Then we have this light. Okay. Which of these two is the brightest? Okay. Okay, so the second film. Here's the first light. Okay. And here's the second light. Which is the brightest one? Okay. Okay, next film. Okay, I have this one for your first light. Okay, and for your second light, this one. Which one's brighter? Next film, I have this light. Okay. And we have this light. Which one do you think is brighter? Okay. Okay, we have our last film. And this is our first light. Okay. And here's our second light. All right. And which one do you think is brighter? Okay. Okay, so for these next few tests, we're gonna go ahead and bring in our goggles to help us. So I'm just gonna bring that down right here. And they shouldn't irritate you at all. They should be pretty comfortable, and you should still be able to see me just fine. Can you see me okay? Perfect, perfect. And I'm going to take turns putting different lenses on the goggles, and we're going to be testing your vision with the different lenses, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and put our first lens on. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're just going to take a look at this here. Each one of these circles, you should be able to see an animal. So can you go ahead and tell me what you see in this first one right here? Okay, go ahead and switch to a new lens. Okay, can you tell me what you see in the center one? All right, let's go ahead and switch. And what do you see in this last one over here? Okay, all right. And I'm gonna switch lenses real quick. It's gonna get a little bit tougher, especially if I don't hold it right side up. So in each of these, there should be a number for you, right? Let's do a couple of these really quickly. Let me see if I can find a pointer. Let's see. Let's start easy. Can you see the number that's in this one right here? Okay. How about this one right here? let's try this one right here. See what number's in there? Alright, let's go ahead and try another lens. Let's try this number right here. Can you see what number's in that one? Yeah, sometimes these are really hard. Let's try this one again. I'll put this one. Okay, let's try one more lens, okay? Alright, let's try this one right here. Okay, how about this one right here? How about this one right here? Okay, so for this next test, I'm going to go ahead and be flashing an image in the goggles for you to see. It's going to be pretty quick, and it's going to be dealing with the ghost image phenomena. So you should still have it in your eyesight after the actual image is gone, and I just need you to describe what you see, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and do the first image, okay? Ready? Okay. Alright, did you see it? You still kind of have it in your vision? Okay, go ahead and describe it for me. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and try another one. Alright. Can you describe that one for me? Good job. Okay, and one more of those, okay? Describe it for me. Good job. All right, so for this next test, we're going to be doing a sparkle detection test. And basically what I need you to do is I need you to look forward, and I just need you to let me know whenever you see the sparkle in your periphery, okay? All right. Okay, ready? Just look straight forward for me. Okay, good. And we're going to go ahead and start administering them. Just say yes or see it or anything you want. Okay. Just a few more. Good job. All right, we can go ahead and take these off you. Okay. So for the next round of tests, it's going to be dealing with your smell, your sense of smell. And I'm going to be presenting 2 different scents. And I just need you to determine which of the scents I'm describing, which one goes with which, right? So I'm going to be giving a descriptor, and you just need to pick out which one goes with which, okay? All right. Make more sense once we get in there. All right, so we have scent number 1. Okay, and scent number 2. And one of these scents is nostalgic, and one of the scents is clean. Which one is nostalgic, the first or the second, and which one would you describe as clean, the first or the second? That's right, that's right. The nostalgic one, it smells like crayons, and the clean one smells like detergent or soap. Okay, all right, a few more of these. All right, a new set. so one of these smells cold and one of these smells warm, okay? So here is scent number 1. And here's scent number 2. Okay, now which of these smells warm and which smells cold? The first or the second? Okay, so that means yeah, okay. Any guesses on what they are? They're a little less weird. Okay, the cold scent is peppermint and the warm scent is vanilla. Yeah, so I always like that pairing. Okay, let's go ahead and do our final set of scents for you. Okay, so this round, one smells like summer and one smells like winter, okay? Okay. So this is scent number 1. And this one is scent number 2. Now, which one do you think is the summer scent? Which one do you think is the winter scent? Yeah, so the summer scent smells like suntan lotion, and the winter scent smells like pine trees or Christmas trees or something like that. Okay, good job. Okay, so for the next set of tests, we're going to be testing your hearing. And I need you to go ahead and close your eyes. And I'm just going to make a few noises. You either need to let me know if it's to your left, to your right, up, or down, okay? We're going to try a new trigger with the same thing, left, right, up, or down, okay? Good job, good job. All right, so for this next test, go ahead and keep your eyes shut for me. I just need you, out of the sets of sounds that I'm going to make, I need you to let me know which one is softer. So I'm going to do 2 different sounds for you, and you just tell me sound number 1 or sound number 2 is softer, okay? All right, ready? Okay. Sound 1 or sound 2? Okay, so sound 1 or sound 2. Okay, next set, sound 1 or sound 2. Okay. Sound 1 or sound 2. Okay. Sound 1 or sound 2. Okay. Last few, sound 1 or sound 2. set, sound 1. Or sound 2. Okay. Alright, so this next test, I'm going to produce a sound, and I just need you to let me know if it is close, medium, or far away from you, okay? Okay, we'll just start with our club sounds first, okay? Go and close, keep them closed. Okay, first one. Close, medium, or far. Okay. Close, medium, or far. Okay, new trigger. Close, medium, or far. Close, medium, or far. Okay. Close, medium, or far. Close, medium, or far. Good, 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 good. Close, medium, or far. Close, medium, or far. Okay. Close, medium, or far. Close, medium, or far. Close, medium, or far. Okay. Close, medium, or far. Close, medium, or far. Good job with that one. Okay, so in these next few, we're not going to be directly testing your taste, but we will be testing your mouth and oral function, okay? So first I need you to mimic what you would do with your mouth if I were to give you like a gritty lemon candy. So, you know, those ones that are lemon shaped, or like the, what are those called? Like airheads or sour heads or whatever they're called. You know what I'm talking about, the lemon candy is with the grit on the outside. Can you mimic what you would do with your mouth? Like, yeah, that's it. All right, and can you mimic what you would do if you had a soft marshmallow, like one of the bigger ones, not one of the little ones? If you're eating that, can you mimic what you would do with that? Okay, good. It's kind of awkward, I know. And then I just need you to go ahead and give me a few swallows. Do another swallow real quick. Just feel on your jaw. Can you crunch on your teeth a little bit? Okay. Can you move? Stick out your tongue. Yeah. And then move it to the left. And then move it to the right. Move it up. Move it down. And can you make a circle one way? And can you make a circle the other way? Okay, and then I'm going to do some tongue twisters for you. I just need you to repeat what I say to you, okay? So the first one is a happy hippo hopped and hiccuped. Perfect. And then the next one is she sells seashells by the seashore. Good. Okay, so next I'm going to take some blush, and I'm going to take my time with it and draw letters on your face with your eyes shut, and you need to let me know what letter I am drawing, okay? Okay, go ahead, shut your eyes. Just let me know if you know the letter, okay? tell me what letter that is? Okay. How about this one? What letter is that? Okay. What about that? Okay. What letter is that? Okay. Let me see. Right. What letter? Good, 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 good. Let me see. Okay. Tell me what letter that is. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so this next test is going to be a smooth or rough test. I have two different fabrics here. One is rough. The other one is smooth. Okay, so with your eyes shut, I'm just going to take turns either touching the smooth or the rough one to your face. And you just let me know if it's the smooth or the rough one. Easy, right? Okay, so go ahead, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, ready? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good job. All right, you go ahead, open your eyes for me. And this last little bit, I'm just gonna go ahead and palpate your face and along your jawline, make sure everything feels good, that there's not any pain, numbness, anything like that. Just go ahead and let me know if anything feels different or if it feels differently on each side, okay? So for instance, you should feel this on both sides pretty evenly. There shouldn't be any pain, there shouldn't be any numbness. You should feel it on both sides the exact same, right? Okay. So jawline here. Okay, everything feel good? All right, perfect. Well, you did a phenomenal job, and you did a great job with these new tests. I know sometimes it's kind of funny trying out new things, but we can go ahead and get all of your test results emailed over to you with whatever email we have on file. But you did phenomenal, and I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in.